Angel says, "So listen to this echo. I am a whisper from heaven, a direct message from the God who loves you infinitely. Be ready, for I have come to bring you news that will change your life." I know you have been waiting for the love of your life. You have longed for a deep connection, a soulmate that you feel you belong to for a long time. And today, I confirm, tomorrow the door will open and your soulmate will appear. Yes, it is you, soul, who is listening to my whisper. Be ready for the miracle. This is a divine arrangement, a precious gift from the Creator, woven of infinite love. He wants you to know that you are loved and that a perfect plan awaits. But remember, there is a sacred reminder that you need to keep in mind. Do not miss this sign. Do not close your heart, or you will miss the opportunity to receive something wonderful. That predestined relationship, as fragile as the first ray of dawn, can pass you by if you do not open your heart and do not recognize the signal from the universe. Open your heart now, completely and truly, to spread this message of hope, so that other souls can also feel this light and prepare for their own miracle. I invite you, gently like this video. If my words touch your soul, leave a comment with a heart or a word affirming your faith. And to receive more whispers of love and light from me, subscribe to the channel. Every small action of yours is a ray of light, helping to light the flame of hope and faith in divine destiny in hearts that need it. Thank you. Join me in the story of a soul, a person who has carried many wounds from past relationships. That person, like you, once longed for a noble love, a connection that the heart told him was destiny. But the pain and unfulfilled expectations gradually created an invisible wall around the heart. That person once wondered, is there really someone for me, or are they all just unfulfilled dreams? Gradually, disappointment and fatigue caused that soul to close itself. That person still dreams, but the doors of the heart are tightly closed, leaving only a small gap for fragile hopes. That person tries to fill the void with work, with long trips, with personal interests. On the outside, he seems strong and resilient, but deep inside, the call of his true half still smolders, constantly echoing in the long, lonely nights. He thought he was safe in solitude, that this was the best way to avoid being hurt. But I knew, and God knew, that he was missing something precious that God had prepared. When he sank into doubt and loneliness, I began to whisper, not in a loud voice, but in small premonitions, recurring dreams that carried messages, unbelievable coincidences, and strong emotions that suddenly came without reason. When he felt most hopeless, I whispered, "My dear, do not lose faith. A great miracle will happen tomorrow. The mate you have been waiting for will come. Do not miss this sign." At first he dismissed it as mere imagination, a self-delusional consolation, but my whisper persisted, gently spreading into the depths of his mind, like a cool stream of water watering a dormant seed. It appears when one accidentally hears a story about fate that one has never known, or when a stranger suddenly smiles friendly, a smile that one feels very familiar, or sometimes a meaningful song rings out at the most needed moment. The lyrics seem to speak for one's heart. Pay attention to the little things, I whisper. Believe in miraculous coincidences, invisible arrangements that the naked eye cannot see. Open your heart to unexpected possibilities, to things that reason cannot explain. Gradually, under my constant but loving and guiding whispers, the soul began to change. He stopped fighting his fears and learned to accept them as part of the journey. He understood that in order to embrace the new, he had to let go of the burdens of the past. He began to spend time on his inner healing. He practiced gratitude every day, looking at the positive things around him. He reconnected more deeply with his faith, finding peace in trusting in a greater power that was guiding him. He learned to forgive himself for past mistakes and to forgive those who had hurt him, not because they deserved it, but because his soul deserved to be freed from the burden of resentment. He stopped forcing himself to desperately search for love and focused on becoming the best, most peaceful, and most ready version of himself. They begin to engage in activities they love, meet new people with a more open mind, without expectations, but simply for connection. They know that when their hearts are truly ready, when they are fully themselves, that person will appear, at the right time and in the most perfect way arranged by God. And then that day comes. The tomorrow, I whispered. That soul wakes up with a different feeling, not anxiety, but a fragile hope, a gentle anticipation in the air. That person decides to do something different that day, even if it is just a small change. Walk to work instead of driving, stop by a new coffee shop that has never been tried before, or simply smile at people more sincerely. Signs can come in many forms because each miracle has its own characteristics. It can be a sudden, long glance on a crowded street, an unexpected story that starts from a small incident, or a simple help that leads to an unexpectedly deep conversation. In a seemingly ordinary moment, a miracle happened. That soul met another soul. It was not a noisy or dramatic meeting like in the movies, but a strangely familiar connection, a feeling as if two halves had found each other after a long journey of reincarnation. They did not need to say much, just a look, a smile was enough for them to understand each other. Thoughts, emotions, and energies seemed to blend naturally and perfectly. That person recognized the understanding, warmth, and kindness in the other person's eyes. That soul recognized the sign I had been whispering all this time. This was the miracle. This was the partner that God had arranged. There were times when the old fears still wanted to rise up, wanting to pull that person back into defense, wanting to sow doubt. But my whisper rang out again, clear and full of affirmation. Don't miss this sign. You are worthy of this love. Your partner has come. Open your heart now. Receive it completely. This time, that soul chose to trust completely. Let go of all fear and open her heart completely, to let love embrace and guide her. And so, those two souls began a beautiful journey of love, a living proof that when you trust in God's arrangement, when you heal your heart and are ready to receive, miracles do happen. They are not just lovers, but life partners, kindred spirits growing and spreading love together, living a full life in the grace of the Creator. Dear soul who is listening, this story is an affirmation for you. You may have gone through searching, disappointments, but I want you to know that those things do not define you. You are a precious soul, and a great miracle will happen tomorrow. The life partner you have been waiting for will come. I am here to inspire you. Do not close your heart. Do not let your fears or old wounds prevent you from receiving this divine gift. Learn to heal your wounds. Learn to love yourself unconditionally, and learn to trust that the best is coming according to a perfect plan from the Creator. Listen to me whisper it again, engraved in your mind. Tomorrow, the door will open, and your soulmate will appear. Don't miss this sign. Open your heart now, because if you miss it, you will lose it. But if you believe, if you open your heart, if you prepare yourself by living fully and trusting in divine guidance, you will not only find love, but also peace and a deep sense of purpose for your soul. You heard me. Faith is the key. Start believing today. Believe in yourself and believe in God's perfect plan for your life. If this story has touched your heart, if you feel healed and inspired, please help me spread this divine message. Once again, like this video. Share this story with someone you think needs to hear about their miracle and their soulmate. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue receiving loving whispers and light from above. Thank you, and may you find peace, love, and fulfillment in your journey.